everyone and welcome to The Learning Ladder. I'm just getting our Christmas books out and I thought I'd show you some of our favourites. I would say this is in no particular order, although in this case it is, because this is definitely my favourite one. So this is The Jolly Christmas Postman by Janet and Alan Norberg. I also love the original version as well, but basically the story is about the postman and he's going around to deliver to all the different characters. But what makes this book so special is the different activities. So in each one of the envelopes that he delivers to the different characters, there's something. So it could be a card, a game. It's just a fun way to experience the book, and I love that. So what I've done in the past is I've had her, when she was younger, make her own style picture book like this. I stuck some envelopes in and then she could put different things in each of the flaps. And we're going to do it again this year. And obviously she'll be older now, so it'll be fun to see what she comes up with. She's always very creative like that, so I know she's going to love this. But basically, there is something different in every single one. So this one is Beware, Get Out of the Woods, the rules. It's like a little game. And then there's one here as well. So there's quite a lot in here, and then there's this one, which is really cool. So if you look through the little envelope all the way down. So it's such a fun interactive book. So she'll make one of these again this year as part of our Christmas school. This one is The Cat Family Christmas, a Lift the Flap Advent book. We got this last year and it's really fun. So it's all vintage style illustrations, and then you have all the little different flaps. And there's an awful lot of mice that live in this cat's house, which I think is always quite funny. So this starts from 12 days before Christmas, and that's when you'd use this one. This is such a lovely book, just right for Christmas. We've had this one for years now. And basically it's a story about some fabric and the hands that the fabric pass through, and how they use it and utilise it. And it's such a giving message. So everybody uses the fabric to create something special for their loved one. And it's just a beautiful little story. Highly recommend. This is Ollie's Christmas Reindeer. I think we just got this one as part of a picture book pack for Christmas books. But I love the illustrations in this one. I like how it's the black and white mostly, and then just the red appears in colour. I think it's just a really interesting way to present it, and it's something we'll talk about from an artistic point of view as we're looking at all of these books again this year. We have Santa's Post by Emma Yarlett, and this has got 5 Christmas surprises. So basically, again, it's got the different envelopes. It's slightly different though, because it's more like Lift the Flap as opposed to The Jolly Christmas Postman, but it's such a fun story. Basically, the letter gets burned and he doesn't know what to give her, the little girl, as a present, so that everybody suggests an option to give to her, and he's like, no, Santa, this is, of course, and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. But it's really funny story, and I'm not going to spoil the ending, but someone suggests to send her a carrot, Chief's a reindeer. So we really enjoy this one. We've had this one for years, as you can tell. I think one of our dogs chewed it at some point. But it's a Christmas pop-up one, and who doesn't love a good pop-up story? Christmas mice and their little adventure. This is another Christmas Advent one. The author's down the bottom. Bloomsbury book. We've had this one a couple of years now. It's more of a younger one, though, a younger version, I would say. But still, you know, from a looking at picture book point of view, you can still get a lot out of it. And especially as one of our projects is going to be looking at different styles of picture books for our illustration unit. But yes, definitely like that version. More of a younger audience, I'd say. This one is a funny one, A Guinea Pig Christmas Carol, if your child is a pet lover. So it's just a rewritten version, but the guinea pigs are all dressed up, which is hilarious. Look at Molly's ghost. It's a fun one. If your child likes cats, The 12 Cats of Christmas. I think we've got The 12 Dogs of Christmas, if I'm not mistaken, or I could be getting it mixed up. But again, just a remake on the whole 12 Days of Christmas song, but kitten version, which is always fun. This is Dasha, a well-known Christmas story, beautifully illustrated. For the younger ones, that's not my series from Osborne. My daughter really liked these ones when she was younger. try and include a Paddington at Christmas, and this is Paddington and the Christmas Surprise. Always a fun character. Pick a pine tree. Again, this one is a fun one about picking the perfect Christmas tree. I really like the illustrations in this one as well. Puppy's First Christmas. We've had this one for years. It's one of those soft touch books as well. She loved this story. I think the illustrations in here are so cute. Really old school style, but beautiful. And I like the touch with the touch and feel section. So basically this is about Puppy when he's really confused why they're bringing all in the trees in the house and sticking socks up on the fire, and he goes to Cat for some sage advice and Cat tries to explain to him, so then he tries to stay awake, but of course they get sleepy. Ready for Santa. It's a fun one. Definitely recommend that one. The Christmas Bear, Live the Flat book. We love this illustrator as well. It's a fun festive one. Lots of flaps to lift throughout. I like it when they do traditional books and then put a seasonal spin on it. So What the Ladybird Heard, which is a fantastic story about a ladybird that uncovers a great robbery and saves everybody. So this is What the Ladybird Heard at Christmas. Again, really good take on it. Entertaining. And then Is It Christmas Yet? This is produced by Cat Pajama Books. It's a touchy-feely one, so basically you put your fingers in or into the different flaps and slots, and it's different material and things. So for the younger ones, but my daughter will still have a fun time looking at it again. So we only tend to look at these ones throughout the seasonal period. And also it's a good way for her to see how different picture books are made and presented for different age groups. So that's some of our favourites. I've got more, but I tried to narrow it down. So I hope that was helpful if you're looking for any festive books. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.